All right, welcome on in, you guys. Happy Wednesday, October 29th. Welcome on in. We are so excited to have you guys come on in tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome on in. It is Wednesday, October 29th. I'm so excited to have you. Hey, Casey. Casey, it's so good to see you. Jesse, great to see you. Donna, great to see you. Pamela, great to see you. Natalia, so great to see you. Justin, great to see you. Welcome on in, you guys. Happy Wednesday, October 29th. Donna, great to see you. Gosh, who can Paul, it's so good to see you, brother. So good to see you, my friend. Oh, it's so good to see all of you guys. It's like a family reunion. Y'all, if you are just coming in and this is your first time ever being with us on a presentation, a call, somebody invited you and said, I know you may need a vacation. Put a chat, put in the one right below. If you are in a place right now where you're like, I need a vacation, I need to plan a trip. And if that is you, please put in the comments where it is that you would like to be going. If there was any place in the world right now that you could actually have a vacation, where would that be? As I'm letting everyone into the waiting room. Bali, we got Bali, we got Italy on somebody's mind. We got Hawaii and Maldives, beach anywhere. I love that. Walt Disney World, Bora Bora. You guys drop in the comments as we are letting everyone in the waiting room tonight. You guys, this is a company that you do not want to miss out on this conversation, this call. Let me get this music turned off for us so we can get going tonight. It is my honor and privilege to be the host this evening. My name is Jen Perga. I am coming to you live from Southern California. We are going to have a conversation tonight. The first part of the conversation is going to be all things. Would it make sense if I shared with you how the wealthy travel for less, luxury trips at affordable prices so you can go on more of them? Some of you guys may be thinking, I actually would like to give this as my gift for the holidays instead of more items. You're thinking, I would love to be giving trips, locations, places that maybe you've just dreamed of, that tonight I am going to open your eyes to tell you exactly how you're going to be able to do this at an affordable place. Now, if I sound a little bit off tonight, it's because I landed back from Istanbul, Turkey, literally less than 24 hours ago. We had a nonstop 5 days there in Istanbul, Turkey. My husband and I went with 3,000 other individuals. It was the biggest company event in the history. And when I tell you tonight that you are first to hear about this company here in North America, it's actually true, because the company convention up until this point has been always international. So I think that's always a good sign if you're evaluating a company from a perspective of, would I want to get a position? Would I want to be part of the launch? Some of you guys right now are getting an opportunity that I did not get when I got here, and that's to get in. There's a few positions left for some of you guys this week as you're taking a peek. So let us get going tonight. It is an exciting time to hear about this company. If you are just joining in, my name is Jen Perga. I live here in Southern California. I have two boys. When I started in this profession, my children were 5.5 and 2 years old. That clearly dates me at how old I am. But I found this profession. I came from higher education. So if we have any educators in the room, or any of you who are taught to go to school, get a good degree, and that was the way in which you thought life could be, well, I'm here to show you, kind of give you another perspective, because when I found this profession, my life was completely changed. I had no idea that I would be able to find and learn. So some of you guys are like, I hear I can make money on it with a digital asset. Some of you guys are like, is it possible for me too? And I'm going to show you tonight how it really, the average person can actually make an income around sharing something that they absolutely love. How many of you guys know travel is a $10 trillion space? It's a 10 trillion. It's not a trend. It's not going to go out of style. It's not something where you're dependent on a transformation for you to, lose weight first. I was in weight loss for the first portion of my career, and I would always have to show the transformation of me being 80 pounds heavier to then what I was at and what I was eating all day. Here, imagine this. The product is travel. If the product is living your life, like you guys are mentioning in the chat box. And if you could tell us where you're coming in from, what city or state, because right now, as we are in pre-launch, a lot of you guys are going to be the very first person in your city, state, or province. I'm here in Southern California, and the closest person to me is in San Diego, which is an hour and a half drive from me in this market. So I'm here to tell you, it is a very real possibility for you that as you say yes to taking a look at this company, that you could be the very first person to be here. So let me explain something though. MWR Life, what we're here to talk about tonight, is not a startup. It feels like one to those of us in North America. When I was asked to evaluate this company, I flew to Spain. You guys, I had to fly all the way to Spain to take a look at this company. There were no presentations here in the US, zero presentations here in the US. I literally got on an airplane and flew all the way to Spain to take a look at the company. You know, as a leader in the space, I wanted to make sure that there actually was a solid foundation. I wanted to look the top leaders in their eyeballs, and there was about 1,000 people in the room. Well, I'm telling you, this company is in massive momentum because we just had 3,000 in the room 4 months later. I've only been here less than 6 months, and we already have 10 six-figure earners in our team alone, you guys, in just a short window of time. What that tells you, though, is people want different. They want transformation in travel. They want to be able to have experiences that maybe they are shown the insider scoop on how it's actually affordable for their family. And so let me tell you that right now, sorry, you guys, we have so many people in the waiting room still. I got to let everyone in. Okay. So let me just tell you though, so that I can give you kind of some historical stuff. The company was founded in 2013. We are already operating on 5 continents. So some of you guys tonight, you're going to hear information. You're going to end up making a decision at the end of this call. And you're going to say, well, are you already open though in those other countries? Yes. We already have all of the legal agreements. We are not travel agents. This is a digital product, a digital membership that we have the opportunity to share with other people. We are present in 150 countries already. We have over 500,000 worldwide travelers using our mobile app as well as on desktop. It's available in both places, but we are disrupting the travel industry. This is not just a white label travel product that is put on the back of a nutritional company. The mission of our company is to be number one, not in network marketing, but number one in the world at providing luxury travel and life experiences that you cannot curate and find anywhere else. And that's something that it's been incredible to be a part of. I've already been able to go on 3 of those life experiences. Our family was able to save $4,400 on a trip to Hawaii. I'm going to show you how. Is it okay if I show you how to make this possible tonight? If it is, put a 1 in the comments. Okay, so MWR Life is the company, and the mission is making wishes real. Whether people are wanting to save on travel, whether they're wanting to, the wish for them is like, there's too much month at the end of my money. There is not enough way. That I'm going to show you how we're making wishes real for families financially. But we're also going to show you how to make wishes real for those of you guys who are like, how do the people go to the Maldives for less than $3,000? How is that even a thing? I'm going to show you that tonight and how it's possible. Travel Advantage, though, is the travel portal that we have access to as a member that then allows and provides options for you to have wholesale pricing on luxury experiences. So let me show you how that actually happens. With hotels, usually like a booking.com, Expedia, Agoda, all of those hotels are sold to the public through wholesalers that they are able to get access to those. Well, with our booking engine, so not only do we have life experiences that are, curated for you guys, I'm going to show you some of them, but we have a booking engine, what is a plus of your membership that you get access to that beats booking.com, Expedia, and hotels.com on prices. What happens is because we have the 500,000 worldwide users, now that actually pushes the availability to our user to make it direct from wholesalers, which passes on that savings to our consumer. I don't know if have any of you guys tried to beat our booking and you haven't lost yet. I have only one time had it where it was less expensive for somebody in the last 6 months that I've been here. Most of the 99% of the time, I have beat every single person on the booking game of who can beat the prices. And we have a 150% price match guarantee if someone finds a hotel room less expensive. You guys, taxes are rolled into it. The digital membership you're going to look at and decide for yourself which is best for your household is either Elite or Turbo. Now we do have $20 customers those are customers who want to just take advantage of hotel savings, car rental savings, flights, all of that. And I'll explain how that works. But the Elite and Elite Turbo is like you're getting your own piggy bank. You're getting your own travel savings account month after month. So instead of allocating your money yourself into a trip one day, you actually are putting it in with a digital membership into a travel savings account where 100% of that, you guys, goes into a piggy bank for yourselves to be able to use on a life experience or discounted on your bookings. But how many of you guys know that the trend right now is digital? Like to have a digital asset, a digital membership, online shopping, online meetings, online, you guys, how many of you guys use Disney Plus or Amazon, Netflix? We use Amazon in our house more than I care to, admit that we have packages showing up at our residence, but I'm not getting paid back the $300 I spent yesterday on Amazon into my account. Instead, here, when you spend, a monthly membership, you actually get all of that deposited into your travel savings account for you to then use on a trip that you want to go on. If you choose Turbo, you actually double that. And it's a one-time add-on for your membership at the beginning of your membership when you choose to do that. Now, every single month, you're being given $240 and you are spending the same month after month. There's an even more exciting thing. And for those of you guys who like to refer what you love, say that you're going to the beaches or you're going on a ski trip this winter and you referred that to 3 people. I don't care if it takes you 3 months to get 3 people or if you do it in your first week. You then don't have to pay for your membership month after month. It comes out of your commissions. It's auto financed. It doesn't touch your bank account again because you've now referred it to 3 people. So let me explain to you what the membership gives you access to. Okay, so we have the basic membership, which is a $20 customer member. This is called VIP. They get access to hotels, y'all, and these are not just basic hotels that people ask, is there a list on the hotels? This is like you have all access to the Ritz-Carlton, to the Marriott, to the Hilton, to the Hyatt. You have all access to the list of hotels that you're not stuck on not getting. You get access to all of them. You get all inclusives on our platform. You get access to a little bit of Airbnb that is also underneath those as well. You get 2 to 5% savings on flights. On most platforms, y'all, there's not a big savings on flights. But I'm going to tell you, when I looked up our trip to Hawaii, and we did take it, we saved $4,400 because of our Elite Turbo membership. But I was able to save from instead of $750 or $950 a ticket, our tickets to Hawaii were $427. And that has not just happened to me one time. It also happened to me on my trip to Portugal and to Istanbul, Turkey. Our tickets, if I look through Delta, they were almost $1,400 for my flight for Istanbul. But through our app, it was $917 a ticket instead. So I was like, that's a major savings, $500 a ticket on an airlines. And then you're able to have, significant, and you earn travel credits when you do that. We have access to cruises, car rentals, activities, which are huge because now when you land in locations, you actually have access to wholesale activities and you can figure out what kind of things you'd like to do with your family, save money on it, and get additional travel credits when you do. We have airport transfers, trains. Here's what I looked at as a business owner, Ticketmaster. You guys, we now have moms booking Disney on Ice, saving money through our Ticketmaster, and then getting travel credits when they turn in their tickets. I embarrassingly, but you know what? I'm proud of my Backstreet Boys that I went to a Backstreet Boy concert. But those of you guys who are like, I can't believe it. I can't believe you would go to Yes, I actually did. And I turned in my tickets from the Backstreet Boys in Vegas and got additional credits to then use on the app for future savings. We also have AI that is integrated into our platform. So this will give you a quick model of how it works. And I'm going to show you a practical one because I always think it's good to see exactly how. The next thing people ask us is, okay, so we're launching North America. We're in pre-launch. What does exactly that means? That means you guys are the ones to say, yes, I want to launch the country. In every city, state, and province, we're looking for leaders here in the US. We have 117 days until we officially launch in Dallas, Texas, which gives you guys a major advantage. But the good news is you don't have to deal with getting legal agreements and partnerships. None of that is your responsibility. We are just offering a digital membership. And the company, over the last 9 years that is sole focused on travel, has already taken care of that. I've never been in a company where I got to be on the side of launching the US and then trying to go to Europe is usually how it goes. All of these agreements have been done in Europe before we brought the company to the US, which is massive for you guys because you're going to see right here, and you can screenshot this, the legal partnerships and agreements that we already have that have been taken care of. So you don't have to worry that we're already in those countries. We have support 24/7 through via chat on our site for customer service for our business side, MWR, as well as Travel Advantage, so that when your users buy tickets, or when I bought a helicopter ticket through the platform, I got a text message from the agent from the helicopter to let us know where to meet. All of that is accessible for you guys and your user, so that when somebody lands in Hawaii, you don't have to worry about their experience. The company is taking care of that. They can use the chat feature to take advantage of that as well. So you get to have peace of mind there. Okay, let's see. I skipped ahead. Let me go back. Hold on one second. Okay. Let me get to this part. Okay, this is where we're going to show you the AI. Here's what is, for those of you guys who are part of companies, you want to make sure that you're in front of the trend. At least I did. To hear that our company is going to be the first travel company that has AI integrated in it, let me show you what that means. So instead of just showing you a fast run of what it looks like through the presentation, you guys can find this presentation 14 minutes, www.mwrlife.online, mwrlife.online, if you want to watch it again in slow motion. But here's what I want you to understand. I put my personal family trip in the AI trip planner. When you do that, you're going to go to this tab right here on Travel Advantage, the website. This is actually what Travel Advantage looks like when you become a user. So this portion of the presentation is really about the customer, about the user experience. And then we'll go into, for those of you guys who want to add an additional revenue stream, but let's just make sure you feel really comfortable about what it is we're sharing. So Travel Advantage is you get a website for MWR, and you get a website for Travel Advantage. This is where it shows you what you have access to: hotels, flights, car rentals, transfers, cruises. You hit this little plus button, it's going to show you what else you get access to. In a couple weeks, this will have the word villa on here. So we will actually have access to villas and timeshares. Those will also be additional benefits of your digital membership, because we want your membership to be so incredibly good that you can't imagine having anything else for travel. This is a one-stop shop. So when I did the AI, I went to this AI trip planner right here, and I said, you know what? I want to figure out for my family, when we go to Hawaii, is it worth it? And how can you plan this out? Because I have 2 teen boys that argue, and I wanted to see what the AI, so within a minute, I put in our family of 4. I put in like what type of budget we had. You get to pick low, medium, or high with our AI trip planner. You can play around with this, and then it populated a couple hotels. You can swipe right or swipe left, and it will give you additional hotels. But you guys, these have already done the hard work for you if you have never been to that location. So the Royal Hawaiian, it's a luxury hotel. Here it's 5 stars. It's already recommended, saving 50%. The Waikiki Resort Hotel is a 9 rating, and it tells me what I'm saving. So because I have an Elite Turbo membership, you can see right here on the luxury hotel, it's normally, if you went to booking.com right now, immediately in real time, you would see that it costs $4,806. But because I'm an Elite Turbo member, if I scroll over this little eye, it shows me that because I'm an Elite member, I saved $2,082. Y'all, on this particular hotel. This is versus booking.com. If I was a turbo member, which I am, I save an additional $235. And then I am a member, which I have loyalty points, which are those dollar for dollar travel savings account. I also can apply subtracting that at the end of checkout. That gives me an additional, now on the same hotel that you would find on booking.com, I saved $2,370. So my total for 5 days, 6 nights, is $2,436. Now, if I chose this hotel, because maybe I'm not going to be in the room that much, now it's $709. So that's what it shows you on the hotels. Now, here's where it gets really fun for those of you guys who don't want to be travel agents and you want your trip planned out with your recommendations. Right here is where it showed me I could go to the, it shows me the tickets to which I can book. And this is just the AI trip planner that kicked this out for me. Friday night, Waikiki fireworks cruise and catamaran. Here's what AI did. I now can click directly right here on this link. You guys, this is phase 1 of AI being integrated into our app that our users, it pulls up the exact firework cruise that I want to go to on Friday night. It tells me how much it's going to cost per person. I select the date, how many people. I earn 177 travel credits by booking this. We did this with our catamaran, with our helicopter tour. So not only were we able to go and save, we earned additional travel credits for booking that. That's just phase 1 of AI, you guys. But that now, when we land, we're going to actually have an AI agent that's part of your trip planning, so that when you go, say you land in Hawaii and it's like, I know you love coffee, there's a coffee shop around the corner, or you land in Paris and you want crepes, in those locations, that's going to show you a little bit about what that AI will do for you guys. And it just makes your travel so much more simple, so that you don't have to argue with anyone in your family. It's already there for you. So you can play around with that. The next thing I just want to show you, because many of y'all put that you wanted to go to the Maldives or Bali. Here's where our life experiences are. You're going to find that right here. It's on the 6th tab under life experiences. You guys, these are launched the first Tuesday of every month. There's like 5 to 7 new life experiences launched, and our Elite Turbo members get 2 hours to book before anybody else. And then our normal members, you have to at least be elite to be able to have access to the life experiences. $20 customers just get access to the basics. They do not get access to the life experience. But like Nairobi was just added on here. So you guys, any of you guys who've wanted that Africa safari, to go to Kenya, this is $659 a person. You get to apply 300 of your loyalty points. This is based on your digital membership. Every single month, you're banking those points. You can see right here, I have 1,285. Well, guess what? I want to go to the Maldives. Anybody else want to go to the Maldives? Well, I see right here the Maldives experience. I love it, Josette. You're coming with us. I'm like, yes, girl, let's go. Okay, so right here, though, we get to apply 1,000 loyalty points. So once you get into the business or into the company and you start letting your digital membership, your piggy bank, as you will, be adding into your banking, now you get to, I can go in tonight and hit book now, apply 1,000 of my loyalty. So that brings us down to $1,199 a person. 5 days, 4 nights in the Maldives, in the blue water with the huts, and then I just add a flight. But we have places like Hawaii for $699. You get to apply 350 loyalty points. A Zanzibar, which you get to apply 750. I mean, we're talking Caribbean cruise that just got launched as well. You guys, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. You get to apply 300 loyalty points, so it's $699 a person. I don't know about you guys, but you might be seeing some places you really want to go. And what this does is it just opens your eyes to be like, hey, if I just have a digital membership month after month, it's allowing me to bank travel points, and now I can save, which I would be using anyway if I were going to go on vacation once a year, and set that membership and forget it. It allows you to have that experience where at the end of the year, as a loyal member, as a customer, you can have a trip for 2 unlocked, all of your loyalty points for one of these locations. It's curated for you, a trip of a lifetime that you just get to choose which one. That's the hardest thing, is figuring out, do I want to go to Playa del Carmen? Do I want to go to Maldives? Do I want to go? And you guys get to choose which life experience you want. Now, we also, for those of you guys who say, you know, I don't see one of the ones I would love to go on. Well, if you have a 100K team leader in your organization, they get to curate that with corporate. And now that's what's incredible for those of our coaches, for book authors, the people that want to have their own team trips curated. That can actually be done with corporate to get a wholesale pricing. And now you actually have a trip of a lifetime that's curated for a team. Our team did that to Cancun. It was a trip of a lifetime. So I hope that right now this shows you the access. We also have the club and all of that. So for those of you guys who came on just to hear, how can I actually do luxury travel for less? I hope that I gave you a little taste of what that looks like. Get back with whoever invited you on tonight. Let them know you want to poke around their website, potentially get a pass, and you can take a look for that. For the next part of the presentation, I'm just going to go in quickly. For those of you guys who wonder, how can I actually start writing off my travel? How can I make this a digital income stream where instead of waiting, I now have an asset where month after month I'm positioned in the company to be able to share something and make a digital income with that. That's the part that I'm going to go into now. So for those of you guys who just wanted to come on for customer, I hope that answered those. And thank you for being here with us tonight. Now I want to go into the presentation that goes more about our compensation plan, so you can see exactly what it looks like if you choose to say yes to partnering with us. First, I want to introduce you to the gentleman that I met when I went to Spain. This is our owner, Yoni Asheroff. He's our CEO and founder. We are debt-free. He's the sole owner to the company. But what got me the most was this gentleman does not come from money. He did not come from privilege. He watched his dad be in a company called Amway. Any of you guys heard of a company called Amway? And you've heard, maybe they have the greatest culture, but they don't necessarily, what I love about what Yoni has done is that he saw his dad always say, Yoni, one day we're going to go on the trip. One day we're going to be able to afford it. One day I'm going to earn the trip. Sadly, that didn't come. So Yoni got this burning desire to figure out how to make an income stream and also take the trip. And in finding that, he figured out that he wanted to provide a company that could do that for the average person. Because, most people don't wake up with wealth. Most people don't know how to create wealth. But if we can show you a digital asset that you pay for one time and your membership literally gets loaded into your travel savings account, it unlocks another realm of possibilities for you. Because I'm telling you, I can't sing and I can't dance, and I'm seriously not one of the most talented people, but I know that if I can learn a skill set and I can teach it to others, then it unlocks the digital wealth that's unlimited income potential. And that's here what we're going to talk about. In my 14 years in this profession, I've never seen an owner pay 85% commission. He pays 85% commission up front. I'm going to show you those ways. We get paid 10 different ways in this compensation plan, and this is just the access that you have, okay? So when someone comes in as a $20 customer, they say, you know what, I found you on TikTok, Josette, or I found you on TikTok, Pamela. I found your account, and I think that I want to save on hotels. Would it be okay if I just became a $20 customer, and if I looked at Hawaii, I could still save about $3,000 on my trip if I did that? Absolutely. And guess what? Pamela would make $20 on that first transaction, right? Because she makes 100% commission when somebody becomes a VIP customer on month one. On month two, it goes into what we call residual. You guys, we do not get capped on layers of your team. You get paid infinity layers deep. Can I say that again? Infinity levels deep, you get paid on your organization. So it's not just first 3 levels or anything like that. And I'm going to explain that. So when someone comes in on the elite membership, this is where you're getting $120 a month deposited into their travel savings account. You make $40. When someone comes on an Elite Turbo, you make $80 when they do that. This is the very best membership, so do not shy away from telling people this is the very best membership. It's not a huge moneymaker to the enroller, but what it does do is it sets somebody up with an additional, it's like free money every month, $120 extra into their travel savings account that they get, but you make $80 when they do that, okay? So set them up correctly. And then the month 2, you get member residuals on any one of them. So if you have 10 members all the way to 100 plus, you're going to make anywhere from 10% commission to 25% commission, depending on how many members are in your organization. This is where, when I flew to Spain and I saw at the rank of diamond right here, having 1,250 team members on my left and 1,250 team members on my right, I said, are you kidding me? You can make $40,000 a month at that rank? But here's what I want to tell you. That's just what leaders start seeing, like, okay, is it possible? I'm launching the US and Canada, Australia, and Mexico, you guys. So I want you to understand, you may say, well, I can get 3, Jen, so that my membership is covered. Fantastic. But when you get started with us and you're positioning yourself during pre-launch, chances are that if you just do this 1 to 5 hours a week, you're going to be able to grow your team pace by pace, and you're going to unlock new levels of income for yourself with a digital asset. So at silver, it means you bring in 3 members. Now you don't have to pay that monthly $120 a month. It's now auto financed. It's not taken out of your bank account. At gold, that's 12 total team members in your organization, not from you, but from your organization total. Now we do have people that come in and are like, I need to share this with 100 people, and they go to town and they're able to share it quickly. But I want you to understand that it just is a matter of time. Titanium, though, is where we get, and you get to unlock the dual team commission. So let's explain a little bit. This part right here, y'all, builder bonus. Any of you guys like this part? Any of you guys on here like to see people in your team getting daily pay of builder bonuses by helping other people come into your organization on Elite Turbo wherever you're at? Say that you're at that rank of gold. You just got started. You have 12 team members in your organization. This is called unilevel, where it's usually based on your own enrollment line. 12 people in your team, and they're coming in and they're paying either Elite or Elite Turbo. Now you're getting the difference between where you're at and where those are at. $20. You know, if they came in on Elite, you get $10. But this can start to add up. Imagine you start having an organization of 100 people, and now you're starting to get these builder bonuses because it's your enrollment line when they're coming into your business. So when they come on Elite Turbo, you make double of what you make when they're on Elite, and it just adds up. So at Diamond, where I'm at currently, $160 when I enroll somebody. So whatever in my team comes in the difference, you can see how when you start growing an organization over the next 2 months, 3 months, until we're in pre-launch, which is 3 months, you guys, you will grow your team and you'll start to have these builder bonuses coming in your organization. Now, here's what I love. The boost bonus. When someone says, hey, Jen, have they ever changed the compensation plan? The answer is yes, in our favor. And they did it because they noticed at gold and platinum, that's those early ranks in the comp plan. 85%, you guys, is being paid out right here between that builder bonus I just showed you and the boost bonus. Why? Because you're now helping your people grow. You bring in those first 3, auto finances your membership, and now you unlock what's called a boost bonus at gold. That now you are eligible to $600 a week extra by helping 6 people come into your organization. This can start adding up. So imagine having 12 team members and actually making $1,500 a month just based on this portion of the compensation plan. Now we have leaders that are really focused on platinum and this bonus right here, and it never ends, you guys. When you get to, ruby or diamond or beyond, you still get access to this particular bonus because you're doing the thing, which is bringing in new team members into your organization. We have people focusing on this, 12 new team members in their organization each week, and you get an extra $1,200. This can add almost $5,000 into someone's household just with that portion of the compensation plan. Now we have 2 teams. That's all we build here. So when people are saying, hey, you better get on this presentation because literally if you don't get a spot, you're going to see people falling into your team. Well, here's where it unlocks. Most people will not see that until they hit platinum. Platinum is all based on your own efforts, you and your team, you getting your organization to 30 people. As soon as you hit platinum, boom, it unlocks dual team commissions, and you now are able to start having an actual residual income that's like literally guaranteed to you. This is significant. You are starting to see dual team residuals where all of a sudden you can start making $1,200 a month literally guaranteed on this part, where people are making $40 a day. You guys, I have teachers in California that are making like $75 a day in California. And I'm telling you, this is where Pearl, 125 people on left team, 125 members on the right team that are wanting to travel, to save, to earn a little bit. You can have a guaranteed residual, and this is significant. You guys, we've already helped 10 people be six-figure earners and have a guarantee of this $2,400. We have 5 that have hit Emerald that are guaranteed $4,500, which is $150 a day that is literally paid to them whether they work or not. You get to have this business willed to your family as a residual piece, which is very significant as well. So I hope I answered those questions. Okay, and then presidential, 20% on your second leg. Some of you guys, so I hope you guys are looking at your legs being like, well, one of your legs are worth more than the other. I'm just kidding. But and then we do have a car bonus for those of you guys who are like, I would love a car bonus. Any of you guys have a car you're looking at in your driveway like, I would love a refresh. Or maybe you've dreamed of having a BMW, Mercedes, or Audi. Some of you guys like, I don't really like those kind. Either way, you either get $500 towards one of those cars, or you get $250 deposit on the first of the month towards a vehicle that you already currently drive. It's just a way to say thank you for promoting the company. It unlocks that titanium. We have 25 of these already. It might have been 26, but they just keep breaking in the team. And here's why. The volume doesn't flush at the end of the month. How many of you guys have been in companies where at the end of the month there's this like rat race to like get more product or do more things and all of that? That is not what happens here. The volume carries forward every single day. So what you see is there's a sales psychology here that's unmatched at every single rank. And you as the support team are not the one that is giving all the prizes away. The company does. So at Platinum, our Platinum, which is 30 people total in your team, not only are you making around $5,000 to $7,000 a month, but you're also getting a $300 life experience voucher. So now you get to go taste the product. You get to go experience something. Cancun, Bali, where do you guys want to go? And then you see at Jade, which is 59 people on your left team, 59 on your right team. That, you guys, we're in pre-launch. So imagine you just start sharing a few hours a week and you say, okay, I know if I start sharing this a few hours a week, getting people positioned, that I can get people to be here and start earning some trips. We went to Portugal, all expense paid, for an all-inclusive for the presidential retreat. You guys, many of our team are in this as well. Ruby, at Ruby, you get 4 nights, 5-star hotel, $2,000 cash. At Diamond, you guys, I had no idea that all of a sudden, 21 days later, $15,000 was going to be deposited into my bank account. It just shows up. So it's not like some companies where you have to wait and go through a bunch of hoops 18 months later or 24 months later. It's literally they want you to earn and to make an income here. It's very significant and very special. As you can see, some people are motivated by those things and others are not. I never thought I'd want a Rolex, not ever. I never thought I'd want a diamond ring with little rubies, but I'm telling you, by being given a Rolex this weekend in Istanbul, Turkey from our owner, I kind of like the Rolex. I had no idea it was that cool. So I'm just telling you, recognition here though is given to our team at each level, and it's very significant. So if you want to like look at these videos a little more, go to mwrlife.online and you can actually do a deeper dive and get more details on the compensation plan so you can see that for yourself. But what I want to tell you right now is that there is a little bit, 140 of you that stayed on tonight because you are saying, one, you either want to travel more, save more, or stay in position to share a company that is literally changing lives in the digital space. This is giving people a digital asset in a $1 trillion industry that is not going anywhere but up. People want access to luxury travel at wholesale prices. When I showed you that Maldives trip, you guys, it's $1,100 and then you add flights. I've never seen the Maldives possible for under $3,000 to go for 5 days. Like I've never seen that possible. But because of the buying power that we have here, it allows you the chance to be able to do that. So if you're asking tonight the question of what is my next step, your next step is deciding, number one, which level do you want to come in at? Do you want to be an ambassador with us so you get to have the tax advantages of people that have a small business? On average, Families save between $6,000 to $8,000 a year on their taxes alone by getting positioned in a small business. Now, when you go on trips and you take your selfies or you document your life, you literally, that's your business plan. That is how the wealthy create like an experience where they get to go on trips and it's part of their business plan, y'all. And that's one way. Number two, you say, I want to be able to have a membership. When you pay the $99, that right now immediately gives you access to start earning right now, you guys. You get to start accessing tonight. If you become an elite member with us, it's $338.97, including the ambassador. That gets you started and positioned. All of that except for the $99 goes directly into your travel savings account. It's literally like you could choose a trip tonight out of your own money. You're just reallocating it into a digital membership. If you chose to be Elite Turbo, which is what I recommend, it's the best membership. It truly doubles your monthly $120 being put into your piggy bank. And now it's a one-time add-on, $588.97 one time, and then every month after it's $120 unless you have 3 members. Once you have 3 active members, you don't pay for that again. It's a one-time fee for you, and 488 of that goes directly into a travel savings account. Like literally. So you're not out any money. You can turn around tonight and go ahead, you write it off on your taxes, and you get positioned with somebody here in our pre-launch team who says, listen, I'm just building 2 teams. The sooner you position, the better off, because people are going to be placing in your left team and your right team, and you're getting a spot and getting in early with us. So I hope tonight that you already know there's a place you want to go. Even if you set your membership till the end of the year and you're like, I'm a busy sports parent, I'm busy, I don't think I can travel all the time. We don't care. You're going to be able to have access when you do go on sporting weekends and weekends with your family, where you're going to have access to hotels that will saved me $4,400 on our trip to Hawaii, you guys. It was unbelievable just having the membership. So I hope that tonight, let's see. I hope that tonight you're able to see where you're going to fit in our pre-launch team. Here's what I'm going to tell you. It went from there's 2 of us that said yes early in pre-launch, and we went from 2 to almost 4,000 in the US and Canada over a 4-month window. We are headed into our launch period in 117 days. We have our sights set on filling a stadium full of 20,000 families. People who say, I'm done waiting for someday. You know, that's like the myth here. One day, someday, we're going to go on that trip. Instead, you now are already saying yes to your family, yes to your dreams, and you're starting to deposit into your travel savings account right now. Even if you set the membership and waited till the end of the year for the trip for 2, you would be in a better position because you know that you're going to get to take that trip that you keep putting off. So I want you to know tonight you're in the right place at the right time. Get back with whoever invited you on. Let them know what level of membership you want to get in on. And we cannot wait to meet you in the community. We have everything that you need to be able to get started. We have the launch map, what you're going to post, how you're going to post it. We have community trainings. We do calls as a team every single week, and you could not be in a better place. So you guys, thank you so much for being on with us tonight. Cannot wait to help you earn your investment back and be traveling to the places that you've been dying to go. All right. God bless. Thanks for being on. Great to see you, Pat. Great to see you, James. Great to see you, Tom. Great to see you, Larry and Jody. So good to see you guys. Donna, always so good to see you. Hina, so great to see you. Jesse, great to see you. Glenda, great to see you. Pamela, Natalia, Paul, have a fantastic evening. It is my honor and privilege to be here with you during pre-launch. Now we double Emma. So good to see you, my love. You guys, we are creating the most incredible community here. You get to meet some of the greatest people you didn't even know you needed in your life. And I promise you, this is going to change your life. All right. God bless. Have a great evening. See you soon.